When I tell y'all, Glorilla is clicking and she's clicking down, and I cannot wait till she eventually clicks out because you have absolutely no loyalty. Let's talk about it.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What's going on, you all? Welcome to another Kingeries video. Happy Tuesday. It is October, but it does not feel like it, girl. It is hot outside. It's 80 degrees in Atlanta. Okay, I'm on, you're not. I'm ready for the temperature to go down. I can't keep paying Georgia Power $200, $300 to keep the air on. Like, what you think? We're like, girl, we tired. Like, I can't even put y'all on auto pay. Like, I have to wait to the end of the bill until y'all send me a cutoff notice and then ask for an extension in the next month. Cause I ain't got $200. Like, what is going on? But y'all didn't come here for all of that. But I'm just frustrated, girl. It ain't got so bad now. I'm looking at the usage. Like, girl, can I get down to at least $2 a day? These $3-4 days, average $6. I can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, speaking of can't do it, I can't do Glorilla. We got so much to talk about in this Kingeries video, child. I'm so glad that we're getting a soft week. We was at the rapture last week. It was the rapture so bad last week that I almost went to church. The rapture was so bad, girl. Like, we went through the fake rapture with the Christians and stuff. Like, girl, they got a lot going on. And then we were dealing with the rapture with the girls. And then we had JT in the rapture and home. Child, I already did a video about that. But I hope y'all week is going well. We got a couple of things to talk about in this Kingeries video. Our fave, KeKe Palmer, is back to interviewing problematic men. But we learned a little bit from Offset and him and his story about what happened with Sweetie. Girl, I don't trust that man, but we'll talk about that. We got to talk about Diddy begging the Diddy documents. Girl, they trying their best to get this man out. It's done. 50 months. You're going to jail behind stealing a Chanel purse. You should have got more. You should have got more. The way the homeboy was bent over on that chair, just, oh, I'm glad they gave you 50 months. You thought you was going to be out quick and go give a speech. Girl, please. You won't be giving no, what them pyramid scheme speeches. Oh, we just got to stand together and charging folks $250. Girl, pyramid scheme down. I'm glad they gave you the boot. We also got to talk about some political stuff, the military in Memphis, what I feel about that. Speaking of the military, got to talk about our favorite trad wife, okay, aka Boring Barbie, Taylor Swift. This is the most I've ever talked about this woman. This is the most, but the fans of hers been eat her up. Like, I have been living for it. I love this type. Give me this. It's giving the Boston Tea Party. But we got to talk about that and so much more. But before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and get into this mental health check-in. I want to continue on this. I hate how the weather is in Atlanta. It was gloomy the other day in Atlanta, and it gave me something. I don't know. Maybe, girl, I don't know what it is about, like, the gloomy weather. It just makes me more, like, creative. I don't know, just like little rain, a little wind and rain. But a little wind and rain and just like gloominess just makes me so comfortable. I used to be like that when I used to go to school too. Like a cloudy day, no sun. It just feels so relaxing. It's, you know what? Maybe it's too stimulating. Maybe what the issue is overstimulating for me. Maybe that's what it's giving, because I actually don't like turning on a lot of lights. I actually do not like being in the bathroom with the bright light on. Girl, if it's not, like, you need to turn that down. You need to turn that down. Too much ice. Like, you got to turn it down. I need a little bit of a yellow light. I can't deal with a bright light. Like, it's just way too much going on. I feel like, what's going on? Like, I'm about to be on the exam. Like, what's going on? Is y'all finna come and beat me up? Scotty, like, what is going on? I'm not here for that. But maybe that's what the issue is. But I had a really good week. Started the week. And I just want to send that joy and everything to y'all. I hope y'all enjoying y'all week, and try my best to make y'all laugh and all of the things. Girl, the way Shaka Khan, now that I think about it, Shaka Khan told that person to move their hair out her face.
Okay.
Girl, move that purse. Shaka Khan is like, baby, so many thoughts, but let's go ahead and get this tea for today. The tea for today is lock them up. This ain't no state property. This is private property. Baby, they gave Diddy 50 months, 50-11, okay? Diddy thought he was getting out of jail, child. Diddy thought he was getting out of jail. Sean Diddy Combs, who's also begging Trump, his team asking Trump for a pardon. Yeah, Puff Daddy, call him Puff, is begging me for a pardon, and you're not going to get one. It's no coincidence that all of these very powerful folks, once powerful people who were responsible for like harm against women, are asking Trump for a pardon. It used to be where you could not, like, even the thought of that. They're boldly saying that, like, because they just know what type of like president this is. Like, he truly does not care. And what does that mean for us going in the future with the next elections and things? Like, I have so many thoughts. Like, I have some, because the way this man keeps joking about 2028, this is my last. Everybody, like, it's not giving. We is not going to continue on with this. Like, we going to get to a breaking point. And I feel like it's slowly getting over, because people are online like, it's bad. Like, everybody is hurting. Like, this is not no regular, like, this is deep. And people are tired. Like, people are tired. So play around if you want to, period. But yes, again, going back to the poor, unfortunate soul, Sean Diddy Combs, 50 months. I think that he really believed that he was not going to get that much time. I think he believed that he was going to get 14 months and get out and all of the things, and it just did not. Like, the thought of him having to remain in prison and being confined and all of his rights and all of these things being taken away from him, things that he has done to women way younger than him and have no power and no autonomy over themselves. Like, he's taking advantage. I am not a fan of the prison industrial complex at all. There is a conversation about what do we do with people like Sean Diddy Combs? Like, how do we create a society? How do we deal with people like that? But I think all of the harm that is always happening creates things like this. My belief is all these things are tied together. These systems do not rehabilitate people. They just create more. Like, we are seeing all of the things that are happening with the military being sent to these very Black cities, like Democratic cities, and the community is coming out and speaking and saying, hey, we need resources. As a fellow Memphian, someone who's born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee deserves resources. The resources have been snatched from working class Black folks for years, for decades. The white flight is something very well known in Memphis. It's happened so many times. So sending the military doesn't do anything. And I need Black folks to understand this is when we have to get in community with those folks. And I appreciate this young man on TikTok who posted a video of him going and like fixing some homes, how he expressed that Memphis needs resources. We can't be sending the military and the government to fix these problems. They're making them even worse. Look what happened in New Orleans, where these people had lost everything after Hurricane Katrina, and the federal government said, okay, girl, I'm gonna give y'all some money. And then the people who had way more money and way more resources were able to take advantage of that, get money and build a bigger house or invest it somewhere else, where the people who had nothing had to move. They had to take this as a little bit of something to move out and make a better life. And they end up having to sell their properties for a very cheap price because they could not afford it. That's what we talk about gentrification. Like, these things are not happening because grandmama's selling her house and the grandson didn't want to take over. It's because we don't have the resources. It's very expensive to keep up a home. Child, as a person who's been in a home for almost 5 years, I am tired. Like, if something was to happen to my AC system, it would cost me thousands of dollars to repair it and fix it. Like, and thankfully that has not happened. But I think about things like that, how I would probably have to borrow or use a credit card to pay for these things. Like, these things put folks out. Like, people do not have these resources, and especially when we're talking about things not being built to survive. Like, I've ran into issues even in my own home where I should have made sure that the person who was checking my house did a better job. That's one thing I will say. If you buy a house, you're in the process of buying a house, baby, I would hire 2 or 3 different people to come, whatever the folks call, have them come double, triple check. Them folks, go follow some folks on TikTok that talk about this. Like, there are so many things that I wish the person who did my house and the inspector, whatever they call it, Inspector Gadget, I wish that he was more thorough, because there's things that I didn't recognize till later on. And there's always going to be something when you make that type of investment. When you're talking about like hundreds of thousands of dollars, but there are not a lot of protections when it comes to homeowners after purchasing a house. So it's just a lot. It's expensive. I ain't trying to get into too much, but I apologize for that. But girl, I don't even know how I got to this, but this is a Tuesday King of Reads. This is what y'all get when y'all get into the beginning of the week. To go back to what we were talking about, Diddy, I feel nothing for him. Like, this man has terrorized folks for decades. His rap shit goes back to the 90s. He has been living in this world where he's never been held, quote unquote, accountable. And now he's seeing a little bit of that. Like, you had a pregnant Cassie get on the stand, talk about her experience with him, and he only got 5 years. Like, what, like a couple of years? Like, that's nothing. Like, she went on and put her self in harm's way, reliving these things, telling these stories. You have the judge talk about victims and stuff, but this is all that he gets after all of that harm. And he still has all these folks who supporting him. I'm really not sure if this is the end of Diddy. And that says a lot. I think Diddy will be welcome back. I'm not sure if it will be like some distance from folks. I would not be surprised. Even if we don't see pictures with him and certain celebrities, they're definitely going to be in talks. They're definitely going to be working in business and doing other things. It's just what it is. And I think that's very sad. But moving on swiftly and professionally. So let's talk about Glorilla. So Glorilla came out doing Chris Brown's The Back Flipping. She came out and she performed with him. And let me just say, like, Glorilla, and I normally don't like doing this like speculation and all the things, but Glorilla is fake and phony. And I really am turned off by her. That whole thing where she posted a song from Tory Lanez in it, that I just do not believe that was a mistake at this point. I just do not like how she even handled being called out for that. And even the colorist like this and what's not, it's just, it's clicking down for me. And I just like, girl, you're just seeing fake and fraudulent. I cannot be surprised because like a lot of these folks, unfortunately, are very male centered. Like, it's not surprising to me. And I feel like if it was not for Meg, I do not think we will be seeing Glorilla as much as we're seeing her now. Like, her being on their tour and all the things, I don't know. And I'm not expecting it to be like ladies' night situation where all of them KeKe on the phone and talking. Even Cardi says she doesn't talk to Megan all the time, but when it's time to work, she pulls out. I pulls out. But I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it. Like, Glorilla, I'm gonna have to cut you short, sister. Like, this ain't giving for me. Like, and first of all, Chris Brown, of all people, I don't know, it is what it is. Like, girl, y'all show me who y'all are, and I'm just gonna believe y'all. I'm just gonna way y'all move. I'm just gonna take note, and I'm gonna move on. You just won't be getting no coin from me. You won't be getting anything else from me. And I hope that Chris Brown's fans continue to listen to your music and all of that. But it's been proven that Chris Brown fans do not really gravitate towards other women. It doesn't happen. So yeah, but it's a lot of my generation, a lot of men's and women's that be. I had the conversation with my little sister because she wanted to go to Chris Brown concert. I'm still looking at her sideways. Okay. I'm still looking at her like, Chris Brown? What? What's that giving? But yes, honey, I'm not messing with Glorilla. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, because I ain't messing with that. Because especially, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but certain things, I'm like, oh, no, I'm not messing with that. Like, no, she ain't do my girl right. I'm good on that. But, like, Chris Brown, who made it his point to be free Tory Lanez. Like, it's not even just like I still follow him, I listen to his music. It's free Tory Lanez. And we know what that means. Like, to me, men saying free Tory, all of that is close to what men say, what the young men be saying, your body, my choice. Like, those type of jokes. Like, it's a lot of SA culture happening. I was watching a TikTok where this guy had said something about, he was young and he was speaking on fire truck culture, like something about a fire truck challenge or something where men like do with, like, it's a lot going on. We got some work to do. And like I've said several times, like, the best thing we have for each other is community And we got to use this time, like all these systems being eroded and the things that are being taught, like all we have is community. We need to show up. We have to make a difference in the people around us and challenge their way of thinking and just hope for the best. That's something I'm thinking about. That's something I'm going to be working on in the future, how I can show up in my own community. I'm thinking about even doing stuff, going back to my high school, Tresman High School, and seeing like if I can come up with a scholarship or something. Just, I want to be involved. I really want to be involved. I think because I've become older and more like mature to, like with the world around me, that I want to take the time and focus on like people who look like me, who are from my community, and see how I can like make a change and make a difference. Because girl, I can't trust these systems. Like I just really cannot. So we gonna see. I'm gonna let y'all know, but I have some things I'm working on and all of that. Speaking of things that we're working on, child, we're working on the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Porsha Williams, Porsha, no longer Gabadia, is doing interviews and saying that she got her womans. She talking to women's, and she got a little girlfriend. Her girl, or well, she dating this girl.
The people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay? And he is nice and she is nice.
You both.
But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about with my therapist the other day was, I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not narcissists.
In scene for the actress. And y'all know I love me some Porsha, but I saw the video of her with the girl. It's giving. The storyline for you has ran stale. Girl, what is we doing? What are we doing, Porsha? Porsha, girl, I don't know what this is giving for my sister. My sister. I just don't see it. I think this is a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the BS. Speaking of a scheme, Candy was sitting next to Justice Smollett, and Justice Smollett was asked how much money he spent on lawyers. He said $3 million. He still paid. I don't believe Justice Smollett's paid. I just don't. I don't trust anything that Justice Smollett said. I'm so sorry. Like, the way that man just be talking sometimes, like, girl, you got out, and now you out here just talking. And I love that he's free and all of things, but I just don't I don't trust him. I don't trust everything. He just give me liar vibes. I don't know. It's just, girl, I don't trust her. I'm glad she out, but sister, it's giving that you be lying. It's giving stuff that you be lying. But yes, let's move on. Let's talk about y'all girl KeKe Palmer. Sitting next to Offset and interviewing him. Girl, one of the patrons said, can we talk about KeKe Palmer always interviewing these problematic men? My friend Kevin even brought it up. Like, I told y'all already, maybe this is KeKe Palmer. When she interviewed, what's his name? Jonathan Majors, girl. It was like, even her response to that interview with Jonathan Majors was disgusting. She basically was, oh, girl, I don't know what y'all want me to do. I'm a journalist. Like, I'm supposed to interview men and coddle them. Like, you, Sherry Shepherd, and Jada Pinkett and her hands, like, all of y'all, go away from me with this. Like, y'all platforms are being used. So she sat next to Offset. Offset, who we've seen, girl, I really had to do the research. Cardi B did an interview, and she spoke on, like, her relationship dying.
Yeah.
What got you there? Why were you feeling so low?
It was just a lot of pressure from my career. And I also felt like my marriage, like I felt the love dying. From my end, from my end, from his end, I was very lonely because I chose to be lonely. I was saying, like, you know what? I can't go through this anymore.
I will say that I do appreciate Cardi's vulnerability. This is the interview that I wanted from her speaking on things that are just like a little bit uncomfortable, because that is what is supposed to be in this music. I was tired of hearing about the other drama and the girls that don't like her. I wanted to hear about this man that does not like her, that did not appreciate her. So I appreciate this. Offset is still trash.
And I'm like, girl, you've been talking about this marriage like ever since ring. You don't hit my line no more. Girl, you been singing about this, rapping about it. You gonna be a nigga coffee. You been talking about this for a long time. A very long time. Offset is trash. He's sitting next to KeKe Palmer. KeKe got to the T and asked him, like, girl, so what's up with you and Sweetie? He said there was a scheme and he ain't did nothing with no Sweetie. It's bigger than that. There's some other drama. He talked about some other things. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to the whole thing, but he said basically he ain't did nothing with Sweetie. I don't believe that. If there's anybody being truthful in this whole situation, I believe that it's Cardi right now. Offset, I'm not gonna put it past you that you will have some type of relation with another light-skinned woman and cheat on your current wife. It's just like, girl, it was just so much. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Like, sister, your credibility is like done and cooked. Why would we believe you? Why are you even being interviewed right now? What do you have to talk about? Like, yeah, your album was good. I heard your album was good. I'm not listening to it, but you just ain't. I don't care. I don't really care. He needs to be talking to a therapist and unpacking like some other things. Him and Young Thug, all y'all men need to be going to the. Y'all need to be. Young Thug said that he don't feel that his girl should be going to a therapist. It makes him less than a man. I'm glad that that light-skinned girl broke up with another one. Like, baby, light-skinned women's, y'all gotta stay away from these trash men's. Y'all gotta put y'all foot down. Like, y'all gotta put y'all foot down. Like, girl, y'all got to. Like, he's not gonna treat you different. Okay, desire only goes so far, sister. It's not gonna change him. You can't change him. You can't change him. You can't. Moving on. Let's talk about the military being sent to Memphis, Tennessee, my hometown. Just a mess. Just an absolute like mess. This is where we're getting normalized to this. Like, this is some political moves to see how far we can be pushed. If the Constitution is allowing, or papers or whatever is allowing this man to send troops to these cities and all of that, and people are talking about it's unconstitutional, all of these things. Okay, what's going to stop him from deciding that, yeah, girl, actually, I am going to run for president in 2028, period. The way that man probably is going to tear the Constitution up like Cersei did when homeboy said, hey, girl, that child is not going to be king, child. He's a bastard. And what Cersei did? Sir Aaron, bring me his head. Girl, that's what it's going to be given. That's what it's going to be given. Like, what's stopping him? Like, what's stopping him? Like, ain't nothing stopping this. Like, this is by design. Like, there's nothing protecting. Like, Democrats can do stuff to hold it. If conservative values are holding America to what it used to be, what does that say? If we're going back to what it used to be, that means that this is where it's supposed to be at. Like, I'm no longer interested in any of this. Like, I just, what do y'all want me to do? Like, I don't want to even hear politicians talk about America being such a beautiful place. And I don't even want to hear that no more. Like, but you cannot say that because you have to have allegiance. You cannot hear any politician say, no, America, she got some work to do. She messed up. You cannot. You cannot. You have to bend the knee to the empire. Like, it's just no way around it. And these folks be surprised and shocked, like, oh my gosh, how dare you? Yes. And to the people who have the nerve to be on social media talking about we should not be boycotting Harris or whatever, like, every one of these politicians need to be, because they are some of the reason why we are in this situation. These girls got so mad. Oh my God, they got so mad. Like, Trump is being boycotted. Trump is being protested. Like, they're protesting the police and the military stuff showing up. They're doing that. They're really doing that right now. So I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I don't know. But Memphis needs resources. The funding that Memphis needs to go to the communities, and it does not need to be in the form of police. And that's what you're hearing mainstream media say. Like, I was watching CNN, you see MSNBC. Oh, Memphis, Chicago, they have a crime problem. They need more police. And then you'll hear the politicians, the Democratic mayors and the Democratic representatives. Yeah, we do need a couple of more police officers. No, we do not. That's not going to solve any of these problems. We're saying that while, like, Medicaid is being snatched, food stamps is being snatched, and folks is laughing at folks food stamps and stuff being snatched, and then be upset. Like, I think what the issue is, if I'm being completely honest, like, a lot of people just do not care about people who even look like themselves. Oh, black folks losing food stamps, they need to get up and work. They need to work. Like, this has been, honestly, the way people responded to minimum wage workers at fast food restaurants and stuff asking for a livable wage, and how folks was upset at that, really shows that we are really making it worse for all of us. What is wrong with a person who works in fast food or any job making a livable wage? Why is that a problem for you when the company is actually exploiting you? If fast food workers should not get $20 an hour because you work a job and you have a degree and you're getting paid $18 an hour, like, we are forgetting who is in charge and who is exploiting all of our labor and taking and borrowing money off of our taxes to build AI machines and buildings and facilities in neighborhoods that our grandparents are in, that are out here polluting us. Hello? We need to have a stronger class solidarity than B&J with Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. I was joking with a friend, and we were talking about celebrities doing meet and greets, because that's where it's at. Like, celebrities are having to do meet and greets. And he said, well, Beyonce don't do meet and greets. I was like, yeah, she do. She just doing with the billionaires. Like, girl, they're in class solidarity, so we need to have it with each other. I think anybody working needs to be able to have health insurance, a livable wage, and all the things. All the things. I don't care. I don't believe in any, oh, that's a low paying job. No, everybody who's working should be paid a livable wage, point blank, period. So we have to stop allowing them to separate us, like, and our goal to be more wealthy or having more access to the money when we're not, because anything can happen to put you in a situation where you could be one of those people. Period. Let's move on to our favorite broomstick, Miss Taylor Swift, girl. The reason why I say broomstick, because it's boring. It's boring. It's necessary for whiteness. Okay. Hey, I need to sweep some stuff up. Hey, I need to, like, whatever. I need to kill a cockroach or whatever. But Taylor Swift is boring. Boring Barbie fits her. She's not iconic. It's none of that. I don't care about her doing $1 billion in sales or any of that. The way she's exploiting her fans is disgusting. Telling them to buy movie tickets, like, to this trash, whatever it is. Telling them to buy vinyls. Celebrities, artists who are constantly pushing, buy this, buy this, buy this. Like, my God, are you okay? There is this TikTok of this woman calling it out, making fun of Taylor Swift. Buy this.
Get it now. Taylor Swift launches Target exclusive vinyl of her new album, Life of a Showgirl. Imagine an ice cold Diet Coke and salty fries, only at McDonald's. Drive to Target. Drop into Home Goods and save, save, save. What's on your kids' list this holiday season? Don't raid your closet. Raid TJ Maxx for your fall fit check. Drive to Target. Get it now. Get it now. Get it now. Don't raid your closet. Ice cold Diet Coke. Ice, ice, ice. Drop into Home Goods. Home Goods. Home Goods. Good home. Good home. Good home. Ice dropped into good homes.
It's so funny to me because I'm laughing at everybody laughing at it, but I'm also like, girl, some of y'all faves do the same thing. Hello? The girls is laughing at this with Taylor Swift doing it. I'm like, girl, your fave do the same thing too. Like, it's time to wake up. Like, buy, 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 buy. Like, it's giving buy, buy, buy. Like, purchase this, stream this, purchase this, buy this. Have you done this? Like, you need to look like this. I'm like, girl, I'm tired. And we ain't got no money. We're all laughing about not having no money. We can't pay these bills. We all of these things. Then, oh, next thing, oh, we got to buy this, got to buy this. Like, girl, are we okay? And it's not like these are people who are making maybe six figures or maybe enough. Like, this is people who are making millions and are worth billions of dollars, who are signing deals that could literally fund our lives more times over. Like, hello? Like, girl, what is going on? But I ain't gonna get too much into all of the things. But yeah, I think I talked about everything that we need to talk about today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It was long and necessary. I appreciate you all for staying tuned, child. Let me know your thoughts on all the topics, what you want next. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.